What's up, people? Wagwan. Welcome back to another video. So we have a little bit of update. I'm gonna try and see if I can keep this video very short because it is not too much. Anyways, people, so Fed Bundy's rejected almost side piece is back online and she gave an update. So the lady posted this community tab. It reads, I hope everyone is well. Really, Rachel? Girl, I know you don't give a fuck about me, and I'm certain you don't give a fuck about anybody else. Stop with the fake shit. But anyhow, now that Becca's confirmed that they're happy to receive the money via PayPal, I wanted to check before I sent it because I didn't want to cause any issue for them with insurance or subsidies. I have now sent it. Please see below a screenshot of the payment made to Beck just now and a screenshot of me messaging them prior. I wish them this is so performative. I wish them safe surgery, a speedy recovery, and all the luck in the world. Listen, prayers out, good vibes, all of that out to Beck. Rachel, this not gonna save your ass, girl. But you know what? I shouldn't even say that because we're gonna get into the comments. I probably should have said that. I can't speak for everybody. I'm only speaking for myself. However, we're gonna look at the comments in a bit. Edited to add for those asking. This is the entire ad revenue from this video with no deductions. See post above. I want to add that this whole situation has been my fault. Yes. I said catty things I shouldn't have said about some of my fellow creators. Okay. I made inappropriate and flippant comments about the money I earned from my YouTube channel when in fact I am overwhelmingly grateful for it. Are you though? And for every single one of my subscribers, the ones you still have are the ones that left. I got questions, Rachel. Rachel, I've got questions. Are you only grateful for the 50,000 you still have, or are you grateful for the ones that left? She said, I also call DV related receipts T, which I am sorry for. You know, say I never even did touch on that. That's a very good point. Yeah, because she came out talking about, I wanted to highlight the whole DV thing, and yet she kept calling that shit T. Clock it. Who said that to her? Because I know for a fact British Lee never take a step back and come to this conclusion by herself. She was forced to the well by someone. I absolutely guarantee it. Anyway, she said, I offered to pay Emily money when I should not have. I was not upfront with my viewers from the start about the agreement which was made. I am sorry for that. I am also sorry to my wonderful viewers. I still want to know. Rachel, are you talking about the ones that stayed or the ones that left? Anyways, I am also sorry to my wonderful viewers who have been disappointed by the attitude I showed in the Discord messages you saw. I am resolved to never make these mistakes again and to learn from this. You fucking liar. This is our third time doing this shit. And if you don't analyze this whole thing like the philosopher here, the failed philosopher here, y'all will realize that this is escalating. She started out by sharing somebody else's story without their consent. People are speculating, by the way, that the whole A sending E DMs and getting that whole T, people are speculating that that whole thing was just Rachel on a sock account. Getting close to Fed Bundy and got that information, I decided to put it in a video claiming that she got a DM. Now that I said that, y'all see how she talk about people leaking Discord messages and throwing shades at Charlie Gold, talking about, oh, they're only doing this for money because Charlie Gold received some screenshots and decided to make content out of it when she herself received screenshots from someone else and decided to do the same. Y'all see the hypocrisy in this place? Rachel, girl. Rachel, you see, it's when you step back a little bit and you analyze, and you have a nice little thought process, you can add more details. Look at you, out here acting as though you're better than doing what others have done. Anyways, Share this screenshot here of the money that she sent to Beck. Anyways, me go get into the comments. People are just ready for more tea, so they're ready to get over all of this and forgive Rachel and get back to dragging Amberlynn. Good for Beck. That being said, I'm still disappointed in you, lady. This would also be a lesson for me as a viewer. My subscription and my views won't go towards this channel anymore. Wish you the very best, Tee. Finally, something positive in Go World. Still not reach subbing, but good work on doing good. Alright, so Alexis here is saying, I'm so glad that Beck received the money they deserved, but you didn't do that out of the kindness of your heart. You did this to make yourself look better. Clock it. Clock it. Someone here is saying, you're a chameleon, Rachel. You weren't even a shred of remorseful when you thought your viewers would bounce back. That part. Your attitude was very clear in the video you made and the comments you've been making on other creators' channel. Sad to see the people here accepting this as genuine because you sent money to Beck. Hey everyone, we can be glad money made its way to Beck without supporting Rachel. Rachel is using this donation to clear herself of all wrongdoing. Further support of Rachel is just to agree Beck is a pawn. Clock it. Alright, somebody else said, doesn't change my opinion of you. I am happy. I'm happy that everything that came out of this is Beck will be helped. Ross, I never over here. I never say I feel like I missed a chapter. I never run before they rope you into the fuckery. Someone here is saying, remember when you said you'd only do this to be petty? LOL. Wait, this one say, lot of words to say. I think I'm the main character. That is exactly how they feel. Not only Rachel, because Hecticana him posted a video this morning. And when I tell you, say the man basically say, I said what I said. I don't remember everything I said, but okay.
So I was in a Discord that got leaked, and I didn't find out about the leak until after I released my last video.
Interesting. More coordination of the stories between all of these characters.
I've just been kind of disconnected from the internet for a little bit.
How convenient.
And luckily I was not in the Discord all that often. I would pop in every once in a while when a new story would hit just to kind of see what people thought about it and stuff like that. And I don't remember everything I put in there. I don't think anybody remembers everything they type in a Discord, but apparently there's something floating around where I had talked to Rachel about a video that I was going to make. It was right after Rachel had posted that community post where she said that she had offered Emily money and then rescinded the offer and all that. And right after that post came out, I gave it some thought. And then I told Rachel, I'm going to be making this video. And I'm going to say that I don't agree with what you did because I didn't agree with what she did.
Bumblewole, nowhere in those screenshots did it say, Rachel, I'm disappointed in you and what you did. You basically just said, hey, I'm going to make a video just giving you an heads up. When you see this, don't be shocked, don't be alarmed. Yeah, I'm only putting this story out there to save my ass. Hecticana, move your blood clot.
I think offering money for anything like this is a terrible idea. It just makes things far more complicated, obviously. And yeah, I thought it was a bad idea.
None of these people thought this was a bad idea. If y'all notice that they're taking turns as to who get what kind of tea this time. 1 minute it was Mr. Snowflake, then it became Rachel. Remember when Aunt Tammy just came out and started talking and said she would want to talk to a reaction channel? Y'all remember how Mr. Snowflake was like, oh, speak to Hecticana. Nobody took a step back to wonder why Mr. Snowflake didn't want to take that on himself. These people seriously do take us for fucking fools.
But I also just said, I'm going to disagree with you, but I'm not going to be mean about it. That was me just giving her a heads up. Because at the time, I was really giving Rachel the benefit of the doubt.
No, y'all had an agenda and a script, and you needed to fall in line and make sure everything is executed as planned. Get fucked.
I assumed that if she had rescinded her offer, she must have a good reason. And so I was saying, I'm going to make a video where I say what you did was not right, but I'm also going to say that I don't know what I would have done in that situation because I didn't know what I would have done in that situation.
I guess staying in a blood clot lane and out of the pool, as your friend Jawbone would have said, was not an option.
If I were in Rachel's shoes at that time, knowing what a big deal that was going to be, I don't know if I would have been able to say no. I don't know that I would have offered. But if Emily had come to me with an offer saying, you know, I'll give you some texts if you give me some of the money, I don't know if I would have been able to say no.
Oh, doing the very thing you hate, I see. Talking in circles, going on and on and on about nothing.
Back then. Now I know I'm not getting involved with any of that shit. I'm not getting involved with anything ever.
Liar! Liar!
Because it's not fucking worth it.
That is basically what Hecticana said. Yeah, and I can't, and student Deetz over there. Student Deetz is crying. Tears talking about being harassed and people making fun of their gender identities. And listen, this don't have nothing to do with all of that. You were mean. And clearly, you can't take the heat. You see how that works out? People always want for others to be nice to them. But when they think nobody's looking, they're nasty. Nice, nasty. Miriam Murph said, you made almost $5,000 from that video? I need to start YouTube. Start it, girl. You're gonna be so disappointed to know that it is not that easy. You have to do a whole heap of sleazy things to get where Rachel is. You have to go click up, my girl. Probably have to go lick some coochie. Remember now, I would not take that away. Remember now, what Rachel says, something you have to do what you have to do. You probably have to go lick two pussy or deep throat two mouth. I don't know what to tell you, sir. Oh God, anyways. This person say, thank you for helping Beck, and this response is much better than the video. All we wanted to see some reflection and accountability. This is one of those people who would say, yeah, all right, you said you were sorry, you sent Beck some money. All right, you have my view again. Okay, sure. This person said, kind of feel like the same bullshit apology you gave last time is, I can appreciate the accountability taken. Is the accountability in the room with us? Is it? I understand people want content, but yeah, anyways. You doubled down in your apology video from earlier, did? This is what we wanted to see in the first place. This person said, wow, the internet really does have a short-term memory. Dangle the keys so they look away from the mess you made. I'm glad it's not everybody over here in this comment section is buying into this fuckery. Rachel is very mean-spirited, and none of this is not taking accountability. She's just doing the whole charity thing, and she's using Beck as a charity case in this as a way to deflect from all the shit that she did, said, double down by continuing to say more. None of this is genuine, and she don't feel a fucking way. Remember the lady say, I was in that Discord being very cocky about. Imagine the audacity to even say that. Sit down in your studio with all your pretty lightings, edit your video for hours, and you still manage to fit that in there. Yeah, you're like, viewers, I was being very cocky. You know what? Come to think of it, it seemed to me that Rachel thinks that the views that she got on those videos specifically came just from her clique. You no control and no run the audience. Y'all should be grateful people even take the time out of their day to click on a video and give you a view, talking as though you deserve this money, you deserve the super chats, the clicks, the views, the AdSense. Not because you put in hours of work per studio dates don't mean that you are entitled to get compensated. YouTube is a hit and miss. You could put out a video that you think is a masterpiece and get little to no views. And you put out a video you think like, this one do good, and that is the one that pop off. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. So, I'm gonna get back to real life. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Special shout outs to the blood clot y'all them, whose names are popping up here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.